We're here today in sunny Glencoe to talk about the RAB Ionosphere 5.5. This is a 4-season sleeping mat which aims to prioritise warmth to weight as well as comfort for those looking for a warm sleep and a cold night. Now with a high R value of 5.5, it's very clearly a 4-season sleeping mat. In fact, as soon as you lie on the thing, you can feel that there's very little heat lost to the ground. And that's something I don't really want to do today, as it is probably the hottest day of the year. Now this high R value is achieved through two main mechanisms, convection and radiation. On the convection side, there is RAB Stratus synthetic insulation within the mat itself, and this stops air circulating around the chambers and thus convecting heat away from your body. Now for radiation, within the mat itself there's a heat reflective internal lining. This helps to reflect radiant heat back towards the user. So this high R value means it is perfect for a winter sleep, or in summer you can get away with using a lighter sleeping bag. And in terms of comfort, RAB have opted for a beefy 8cm thickness across the mat. Now this means when you're camping on an uneven surface, it tends to absorb all these lumps and bumps, as well as, if you're a side sleeper, being a lot more comfortable. The grip print finish just on top of the mat as well has just meant that it's held my sleeping bag in place for a night's sleep without me more likely rolling off the mat or my feet coming off onto the ground. And the mat does only come in two sizes, regular and long wide. The regular is just long enough for me, I'm 6 foot, but if you are a bit taller, you might not want to upgrade to the long wide with the added weight and packability penalty. The width is pretty much perfect for me. Rectangular in its full shape. I have no worry about lying on my back or on my side and rolling off the mat or having my arms laying on the ground during a night's sleep. Now at 690 grams, RAB really have managed to keep the weight down for such an insulated mattress. This may be partly due to a slightly low denier fabric, 20 denier, used across the entire body. This does seem reasonably rugged, and it should be good enough for most general mountain use though. So far I haven't found any issues with durability, including when used on week-long trips. If there is any issues like that, RAB do provide a handy repair kit with 2 self-adhesive patches. Inflation and deflation is really easy. There's a nice low-profile 2-way valve just on the underside of the mat. Inflation can be easily done with the handy inflation bag that RAB provide, where you can just attach this to the valve, roll up and inflate. The one thing that I would say about inflation is that it can be kind of hard to just fine-tune to your desired inflation level. This is coming previously from Therm-a-rest, who have a really good system with their wing lock valve. Having used the RAB Ionosphere, I've had really comfortable sleeps on this, including on week-long trips where I've definitely had a reduction in fatigue because of such a good night's sleep by the end of the trip. I'm now really excited to use this in colder conditions where I think it will really come into its own. So if you're looking for a comfortable night's sleep, particularly in colder environments where weight and packability are still high on the priority list, the RAB Ionosphere 5.5 is definitely one to consider.